Relationships are complicated. You
Yeah.
know, when you're as good looking as you or me, and I relate to you in this respect, we could have anyone we want. It's always been that way for me.
Really, I just always found like because people say that about like you know, being an actor or whatever. I just always think it actually kind of narrows things down. Like it's sort of
It's true.
it kind of, because for one thing, you get all paranoid about everything and you have no idea why people like you or whatever. And then also, like most people don't, they may think they want to have a relationship with you, but if they start having a relationship with you, they actually realize like, oh, this is not what I want at all. It's like, you know, you get all the crazies, you can't do anything. You basically have there's a big imbalance like in the relationship and
Yeah.
stuff. Like it's kind of it's a
I
tough
never looked at
relationship
it that
to
way.
enter.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, it does sort of narrow it down. Like, you can't just go to a restaurant and pick up some girl because you could be looking at all kind of legal problems and people are out to get you.
That's the other thing too, yeah.
Yeah. The woman you're with is like a really good singer.
FK Twigs.
And there's a racial element to that. People give, I can't even believe in this day and age, she gets shit from your fans because she's a black woman. Like
Yeah, I mean,
people write her nasty things.
Yeah, and it's like, well, it's kind of, it's like, I think it's just professional trolls. Well, not that professional troll, but it's
Yeah.
just people, they get so addicted to kind of just wanting to cause hurt and pain on someone. And it's sort of, and it's just one of the most difficult things to know how to confront, really, because you're just like, I don't know how to, I mean, it's a faceless enemy. And like,
Yes.
if someone came up in the street and said it, then it's one thing, and you can, you know what to do and you know what to say. But when it's literally just this kind of like like little random name on Instagram, and
Some asshole in his basement.
and they're probably like in a different country somewhere, and it's like it's just crazy, and you kind of, and like it might seem fake to them, but it's definitely like it's real, like in your life, and even if you think, oh, you can turn it off or whatever, it's still like just to know it's there. It's like if you know that there's like one room in your house where like if you like listen up against the wall, you hear everyone talking shit about you, and then in the next room, like
Yeah.
even if you don't go to that room, if whenever you feel bad about yourself, you're gonna go down there and then like start listening to the whispers.
I agree with you. I think it is
Yeah.
the hardest thing. And as a guy, I know we all try to fix things. I know if someone attacks my wife on Twitter or one of these things, you get crazy because you want to go, fuck, I'm gonna go protect you from this, and you can't protect anybody from
Yeah.
anything. You feel helpless.
And then I feel like you're feeding it afterwards as well. Like I don't want to. Yeah, I feel like it makes me feel like less powerful if you're trying to like, you know, it's trying to attack like
Trying to make
something-
it go away and
it's-
it gets bigger.
Yeah, it's trying to attack like a reflection in the water or something. You're just like punching. You just look crazy. Whereas, you know, you think the only way to show some kind of strength is like, oh, none of this shit touches me.